It just, it breaks my heart how it's like a lot of men and women are like this, like what I'm about to talk about. But it's like, it's mainly just men. It's like we live in a day and age where men are, and obviously not every man, it's like there is some men that are not like this, but most men are just emotionally very fragile, very, I don't want to say weak, but I'm gonna just say it. It is emotionally weakness. It is emotional weakness that a lot of men are dealing with, and it's like they don't know how to become stronger emotionally. We know how to become stronger physically. You go to the gym, you get a gym membership, you do bench press, squats, whatever, barbell curls and all that. You trust me, I do this myself. I know what it's like. That's how you become stronger physically. But it's like, does that really matter that much? Does being strong physically matter that much? It does matter a little bit, but obviously not as much as being strong right here, being strong mentally in your heart. And now, what does it mean to be strong emotionally and mentally? It just simply means that you're not gonna, you're just gonna be masculine. You're not gonna be reactive to your environment. You're not gonna be reactive to people around you. Like, a woman rejected you. Some men are way too weak emotionally to the point where they have this, they think it's the last woman on earth, and because she rejected them, they just take it personal. And, they decide to do things that are out of emotion, out of an emotional reaction that would cause them to, ruin their life and potentially, go to prison. This is the kind of mental strength that I'm talking about. This is the kind of emotional strength that I'm talking about. And it has nothing to do with, it's like it has nothing to do with your image, with how you look like, how masculine you look like on the outside. Because trust me when I say this, man, this video is probably one of the most important videos that I made because it can potentially save someone out there. As a man, you're in this life, you're gonna be tested. You're gonna be tested. You're gonna be tested by, women that you're dating. They're gonna, whether it's purposefully or not purposefully, try to push your buttons, make you jealous on purpose just to like test you or whatever it is. And if you're emotionally weak, you will end up doing things that are, it's like your brain is gonna make you do things that you don't want to do out of reaction, out of weakness, out of emotional weakness. You get upset that she's flirting with another guy, you go harm her or harm the other guy, and it's like that is unnecessary because that says that if she's the type of person that is gonna do this, then it's like, why are you even with someone like that? You can just simply walk away, have yourself, have your peace, focus on yourself, be masculine. See, being masculine is not your vocal depth, like how deep your voice is, or it's like none of these things. And I'm not saying that I know everything about masculinity, and I'm not saying I'm the most masculine man on earth, but it's like I've been consciously taking effort, like taking steps on a day-to-day basis, literally day-to-day basis. I'm reading books about masculinity, I'm watching podcasts, and I'm even meditating by myself and learning about what it truly means to be masculine. Because being masculine has nothing to do with your facial hair, with anything like that. It's like, man, all it simply means is, you have control. You're in control. You're in control of your emotions. And if someone is testing you, if a woman is testing you, a woman cheated on you, a woman left you, so what? You're masculine. Who gives a fuck? She left, okay. So, all right, got it. Now, let's see. What should I do today? Let me go to the gym. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me go to work, get some money, show up to work on time, get a raise potentially, get promoted. It's like if a woman leaves you, it's not the end of the world. If a woman cheats on you, it's not the end of the world. Things like this happen because us humans, we're we're obviously like we're not perfect. People do things, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. Maybe they cheated, for whatever reason. That's up to them. It has nothing to do with you. So it's like, don't be like everybody else. Don't be like the other men that you hear about. We hear stories in the news and whatever. A man gets rejected, he hurts the woman and goes to jail. Is that worth it? Is that really worth it, man? Over one woman? There's billions of women. Billions of women. I get rejected. You think I don't get rejected? I got rejected in the past. I really got rejected. Whether it's my fault, maybe I was a little bit nervous for whatever reason. Maybe I didn't get much sleep the night before. I don't know. Maybe my armpits were smelly and I didn't even notice it. Maybe that's why she rejected me. The woman that rejected me, maybe that's why they rejected me. I didn't get reactive and get upset, and I didn't like get butt hurt because I understood, not every woman out there is for me. The ones that are gonna like me are gonna like me, and they're gonna make it obvious. And trust me when I say that. The ones that do like me, till this day, they make it very obvious, man. So it's like, man, you just be emotionally like unavailable in a way. Be emotionally unreachable unless it's something extremely important, like about 10 years ago my grandfather passed. And yeah, I was a little bit younger. You can argue that it's not as bad because I was younger, but I did get very emotional, man. I teared up and I was very emotional because I was close with him. Rest in peace. But it's like, you can't just be emotionally available for anything, everything, like any little things, any minor inconvenience, and now you're reactive. Because when you're reacting, especially as a man, like because us men we have testosterone, right? And our testosterone can drive us to do things that are violent. And we don't want to do that because that's how you end up in jail. That's how we end up in prison. So instead, my advice is instead of reacting in an emotional way, just react in a logical way. Okay, let's say I'm in a relationship and a woman cheated on me right now. My girl cheated on me, whatever, and or broke up with me. Okay, fuck my emotions because they're not gonna benefit me. So I'm not gonna go that route. The route that I will go is logical. Okay, logically, where am I at in life right now? Okay, we're doing this job. I have a job. I have a house. I'm healthy. I'm a healthy human. I have amazing things going. Like, okay, logically, she left me. Okay, I accept it. It might suck a little bit, if you're emotionally invested, but it's like, okay, logically, I accept it. Now what? Now what? What's this chapter? I'm still me. I'm still healthy. I'm still, I have some things that I'm passionate about that I can potentially pursue that can turn into my career. I have a house, I have food on the table, I have a vehicle. Who gives a fuck, man? Like, a woman left me, so what? I can just be by myself for however long it is until, I naturally meet someone else that I can slowly connect with. And maybe that one is going to be the right match that is going to potentially last a lifetime. You get what I'm saying? Like, once you switch your mindset, you just see things differently. Because what if I reacted negatively and emotionally? I was like, "Oh, you can't leave me, well, here," and then I did something to her. I hurt her. A lot of guys do this, man, and it's just crazy. So, another way to be, quote unquote masculine is being fulfilled with your own self, being fulfilled in life alone. Like, you have the ability to be alone. You have to have the ability to not need companionship, not need someone to go on dates with and whatever, and hug and intimacy, be intimate with, and cuddle and whatever the fuck else you do. Like, you need to have the ability to be okay with this. And instead, focus on what you need to do in life and what kind of things you want to pursue, your career. Like, life is amazing, man. Life is beautiful. So you can't be just reacting to things that are stupid, that are gonna potentially, God forbid, put someone behind bars for the rest of your life just because you reacted out of emotion. Like, that's just silly. It's silly, right? It's weird. We don't want to do that. So instead, swallow it. It might suck, it might be hard. Swallow it and think logically. Okay, something very bad happened right now. Okay, and I don't like it. You can acknowledge it. That's not to say don't acknowledge it. You can acknowledge your emotions, like, okay, something terrible happened right now and I don't like it. So right now I feel very angry. I feel very sad. I feel whatever it is that I feel. But however, I am not going to use this as a weapon and react from that state. So let me take a deep breath. Let me meditate. Let me drink a cup of coffee, let me drink some water. Let me go for a run, go to the gym, listen to my favorite song. And then I'm going to sit and think logically, okay, damn, that kind of sucks that this happens. Yeah, it's okay. Next. Next. What time is it? Okay, it's 7 p.m. All right, let me go to the gym. What time is it? 3 p.m. Let me go do X, Y, and Z. Instead of just being immediately reactive, like, as soon as something bad happens, something that doesn't go your way, someone did you dirty, you're gonna get loud and violent. Like, you're hurting yourself by doing that. You know that, right? You understand that. It's like, when you're violent and loud and obnoxious, like, you're only harming yourself, really, because it's like, it shows that the other person has that much control emotionally, psychologically over you, to the point where they have the ability to simply take an action that would cause you to feel this way. Yeah, this is kind of deep, man. I get it. So just don't be emotionally too available. Don't be emotionally too available. You can be available a little bit, obviously, like, express how you feel, like, smile, laugh, and it's like, you can still love a woman, like, you can still show a woman love, but it's like, never be never be too deep in love. Never be too deep into it. Because that's when the other person has the leverage, they have the power And they can use that power to do bad things like test you and possibly make you jealous or whatever. And if you're weak emotionally, you're going to react in a negative way that is going to have consequences. You get what I'm saying? So that's why the best thing to do is just to simply be nonchalant, be cold, be emotionally unavailable in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's like deep down on a very deep level, you gotta be emotionally unavailable. You just have to. Because in this world, there is a lot of bad people, and not everybody's gonna have good intentions with you. That's just, it's a given. So the best approach, like the best defense mechanism you have is to never get too invested, too attached, whether it's romantically or not romantically. Maybe you had a homie that, did you dirty, whatever, like, I don't know, maybe like, whatever it is that he did, like, I don't know, maybe like disrespected you or something. Like, you don't necessarily have to like get aggressive about it. You can just simply be calm and tell them, hey, man, you just disrespected me and I don't like this. I don't appreciate it. So, because of that reason, I will no longer be a part of your life. Simple. We're gonna have to part ways. See, I just said it in a very calm way. I didn't get loud or obnoxious because you don't have to. You just simply don't have to do that. It's just unnecessary. So yeah, that's it for the video, man. I hope you liked it, and I really hope you guys truly understand the message in this video because there is a message. There's a message in all of my videos, but this one's very important. It can save you, man. It can save you. It can save you.